Some assassins quietly sneaked into the rich girl's bedroom and pressed a poison-soaked cloth over her mouth. The rich girl was so terrified that she called out to the bodyguard in the next room, but due to lack of oxygen, she fainted within seconds. However, just as the killers were taking the rich girl out of the villa, firefly-like lights on the bodyguard's body suddenly began to flare. The moment he stood up, he realized something was terribly wrong. With a sharp, bright flash, he rushed into the rich girl's room, but the room was completely empty. A stranger's scent shook his senses, and he started chasing them at super speed. By then, the killers had dragged the girl all the way to the border. In that dangerous moment, the rich girl used all her strength to break free and screamed, "Help!" Her voice reached the bodyguard instantly. He darted after them like lightning. Panicked, the killers and their gang pushed the car's speed up to 300 km/h. But for the magic-trained bodyguard, this speed was nothing. In less than 10 minutes, he stopped the car with such force that the killer flew straight into a steel plate. He punched the car window. 2 killers died instantly. Before the driver could even step on the accelerator, the bodyguard reached the car. He lifted the entire vehicle effortlessly. Under everyone's evil gaze, he dragged the driver out and slammed him to the ground. Actually, a long time ago, the rich girl's grandmother had visited a temple. She prayed to God. If her entire family stayed safe, she would sacrifice 20 years of her life. But before even a second passed, that same magical bodyguard appeared and said, "Do you want to give 20 years of your lifespan in exchange for a wish? Sign this contract, and I'll fulfill your wish." The clever grandmother secretly changed the contract. Now the contract said, protect the rich girl 3 times, and then take away the grandmother's jade pendant. When the man saved the girl for the 3rd time and tried to remove the pendant, the clueless girl thought he was a thief trying to steal her grandma's pendant. During the argument, the pendant suddenly split into 2 pieces and merged into both of their bodies. Seeing this, the man thought, "The contract is complete. I'm free." He tried to leave, but the moment he stepped 3 meters away from the girl, the fire of the contract burned him. He immediately jumped back and fell in front of the girl again. After many attempts, he realized the grandmother had tricked him again. The rich girl thought the man standing before her was the same guardian her grandmother had left behind, so she gave him a new modern contract. She explained that danger surrounded her everywhere, and she needed protection. Meanwhile, her sister had crossed all limits to regain the grandmother's youth, and in this greed, she had sent many killers to murder the rich girl. While the sister was yelling at the killers for being useless, the rich girl entered the room with the magical bodyguard beside her. The moment she learned her sister planned to poison her, she slapped her hard and threw the company removal documents in front of her. The sister burst with rage. She ordered her men to grab the girl. But when the girl told the magical guardian to stop them, he was casually using his phone. The rich girl assumed maybe he was just pretending to be powerful, but the magical bodyguard simply waved his hand, and the next moment, all the goons collapsed like photos dropping on the floor. He picked them up with ease. Seeing this, the sister was so scared she almost peed on the spot, but she still refused to give up. She immediately called the killer organization. "I will kill her at any cost." Meanwhile, the magical bodyguard didn't want this contract to tie him to the rich girl forever, so he went to the hospital where the rich girl was. But he had no idea that at this very moment, a shooter had him in his sights. The shooter pulled the trigger, and the bodyguard saw him at that exact moment. To know what happens next, make sure to like the video.